Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lily, and whether you're an aspiring nail tech, a beginner nail tech, or someone who just love healthy nails and love making their nails themselves, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to be talking about French tips, different types of French tips, and how to draw them at beginner level. So by the end of this video, you should be able to outline and draw your French tips perfectly and also use that to improve your nail skills. Grab your notebooks if you're taking notes and let's get right into today's video.
Hi, so for our French tips, we're going to be using this long liner brush. That's what we are going to be working with. So for the first one, we are going to draw a round French tip. So you start first by drawing a straight line across the nails, and then you draw a line on the middle, a short line like a T, and then you draw two extra lines opposite them. So you connect from where you want your French tip to start from to the first line at the sides, then you connect from that to the one at the middle. So from that you should be able to walk your way through it and then curve it up like the way I am doing it in the video. One thing I also want you to notice is the hand placement. If you notice the way I place my hands, you would notice that I use my pinky, I rest my pinky on my other nails and use them as a support. I'll probably show this some other time in some other video, how to properly hold your liner brush so it would help you come up with straight and more defined lines just like this. So right here we have our round French tips. So moving to the next one, we are going to be doing the V type of French tip. This one is quite simple. You just want to find the point where you want your V, like the point where you want your V to stop, and then you mark it. So when you mark it, all you need to do is notice the hand placement. All you need to do is stretch diagonally to that point, and then you do the same on the other side. This one is one of the simplest type of French tip and people rarely do it. It's not as common as the other types, but it's also pretty easy. So when you do it, you just paint through and you have your V-shaped French tip. It's pretty easy, can be done under 30 seconds. So the next one we have here is our thin classic French tip. You want to start by drawing short triangles on both sides, like I have just done in this video. Short triangles on both sides. You want to make it as short as possible because it's a thin classic type of French tip. So you connect the triangles which you've drawn. See the way I'm doing it, connecting them. It's pretty simple, and then you just paint the side, and under 30 seconds we have been able to achieve our thin classic French tip. So you outline and make sure you perfect your curve. And the next one we have our almond French tip. This is one of the most common French tip. So when you're doing this particular French tip on a longer nail, you notice how I started by creating a V shape first. You can get this when you use a longer liner brush because the length helps you draw your lines more defined. So you saw yours V and then you curve it up, and then you have your almond French tip. So the next one that we are doing now is we'll be doing the Y2K French tip. This is a very popular French tip from the 90s. It is pretty simple. It is shorter, and exactly you just have to like curve it. The whole point of this whole thing is learning hand placement. You see, this is what the Y2K French tip looks like. So the next one we are going to draw is a classic French tip. We did a short classic French tip, a thin classic French tip. So here we're going to be doing a classic one. This is longer, so instead of drawing triangles, it's almost similar. We pick a point from the middle and then we connect it. Drawing French tips is all about connecting lines. You can do all of this without having to draw like outlines and connecting each of them, but as a beginner, connecting them would actually help you better. So next we're going to be doing an almond French tip. It is also an almond French tip, but this one is like shorter than the first one that we did. What we're trying to achieve here is double French. So if you notice, we did it the same way we did our first type of French, where you draw a line across the nail and then you try to find the middle and then connect them in between. So you see how I am moving this around to get the perfect curve. Remember the hand placement. The hand placement says we need to emphasize a lot about the hand placement. So for this double French tip, it is quite tricky. I haven't exactly perfected it yet, but I do my best. So it is basically just drawing a line after you've drawn your French tip, just drawing a line in front of this, and this is how a double French tip is. So for this particular one, it is more like an extra, because I don't know if it's also considered a type of French tip, but I just chose to add it. I call these are swirls basically. They're like abstract curves and abstract lines, which they are pretty also very popular. A lot of clients would want to do this sometimes, and then they want chrome to be added at the base and all of that. It's pretty simple. It's just about drawing lines. Then this one is I call this the figure 8 French tip. I saw it somewhere and then I realized that people actually choose this instead of a French tip. So this is simple. You just straight line the middle where you want your curves to start from, and then you connect. You're connecting under, you're connecting on top. So when you draw your lines, one thing about drawing basically is being able to connect lines, to connect dots while practicing your hand placement. So this will be easier if you have an outline. So if you just decide to like try and draw it like that, you are most likely to make mistakes. So this is simpler. So we've outlined how we want it to be, the shape of how we want it to be, and now we're just going to paint through it. We're just going to paint. Notice how I am painting. I don't have too much gel polish on my liner brush. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next class.